Hi there, Capricorn. This is your reading with me for October 2020. I hope you are doing well. So we're going to look at oracle cards and of course do a full tarot spread. I also hope that you're doing well. This is for Sun, Moon, Rising and Venus signs for Capricorn. And also on top of that as well, if you would like to win a free reading with me, do check out the description box below since I do a giveaway every single month. If you would like to purchase a private paid reading, information will be in the description box below as well. They're done within 24 to 48 hours. And the last thing I want to mention is my intention bracelets are on Etsy. So I'm wearing a few of them right here. I'm wearing Love, Twin Flames, Soulmate, and also a singles bracelet as well. There's so many different ones on there. They are handmade, meditated with, they are saged. They are also sent out by me, international shipping. If you want to see the reviews to see how other people have seen results of them, do check out my Etsy store. And there's loads of other items on there. There's crystals and there's teas. There are embroidered cards which you can put under your pillow, in your wallet, your purse. So lots and lots of wonderful little items as well. Let's get started with the oracle cards. All right, so this is for your October. This is like, you know, an overall kind of energy. Let your friends help you. And then with this oracle deck, let's see. I'll show that one to you in just a second. Okay, this one, I'm just going to cut the deck and take one out. So it says here, physical touch. A tender touch can mean so much. It kind of rhymes. Physical touch, a tender touch can mean so much. And then of course we've got let your friends help you, ask for and accept support from others. Okay, so what I really feel here is that both of these cards are quite significant. To me, I feel like something may have happened between you and a person. All right, and this sort of continues into October, and you may really be missing their physical touch. Now, for some of you, this is about you re-experiencing their physical touch in October. All right, so some form of intimacy or something, you know, really light, like them, you know, kissing your hand or something like that. But what I do feel here is that, you know, you might be really struggling with something in regards to this particular connection. And so that's why we also have let your friends help you, ask for and accept support from others. This can be family members, can be a therapist, you know, can be a tarot reader. This is that kind of energy that I'm really picking up on, where you might be sort of either dealing with something from the past, you might be dealing with, you know, another situation altogether, which might be hindering this particular connection, or it could be this connection, which is a situation. You know, I'm reading for so many people all at once, so just take it according to sort of your situation in that sense. Obviously, don't force the message, but, you know, that's what I'm seeing there. There's definitely here, I feel like you're very, very grateful for any little sort of thing that someone does for you. Because it says here, you know, a tender touch can mean so much. That literally is you being grateful for any little bit that you could get from this person, which to me, you know, just goes to show like how, you know, grateful of a person you are, because I feel like you really like this particular person. You like this person a lot, and any tiny little thing that they do for you means the world. Like literally, I'm making this like entire gesture means the world to you. And that's what I'm seeing here, and that can also feel really, really frustrating for some of you as well, where you're like, you know, something so small could mean so much, but I want this person. Well, let's see what's going on then in your situation here, Capricorn. Six of Wands with the Queen of Swords. Let's just do this for a second. Okay. So, Six of Wands with the Queen of Swords. Queen of Swords here is about you knowing what you want. You want this. You want this. There's no going back on this. You definitely want this. This means the world to you. Queen of Swords here are your boundaries, right? And there's something in this that perhaps has been frustrating you. Now, for some of you, this could be a past connection that just, haunts you or makes you not feel so great. This could be the fact that this person is perhaps being a bit emotionally unavailable. Could be that this person's not showing their feelings, their thoughts, how they, what they want with you. That can be frustrating you. So that's why I'm saying that in October, let people around you help you. All right? Take support, take help from those around you. Because sometimes just talking to someone and telling them your situation can make you just open up your eyes and be like, wow, yeah, this situation is hard. Wow, okay, yeah. Sometimes keeping it to yourself can just feel a little bit daunting, just saying, okay? So the 6 of Wands here, I really do feel that this person's going to come towards you in October and make some kind of a gesture. It's something I really felt at the beginning of this reading as well. So I'm just saying, okay, there's someone coming here, but I do feel that talking it out with people around you is important because it can allow you to realize much more of your sort of like your own self-worth and sense of self, if that makes sense. 2 of Pentacles. 9 of Wands. So 2 of Pentacles here is about things becoming a little bit more balanced. I feel like the second you pour your heart and your soul out to someone, this person is a bit more, they come forward a lot more. Isn't that interesting? I think part of this is also the spiritual energies as well, where when you sort of, and this has happened to me as well before, so, it's one of those things to just point out is that when you sort of think to yourself like, wow, this situation is just not how I want it to be, and then you pour your heart and your soul out to someone and they're like, oh yeah, like that's not good, you deserve so much better, blah blah blah, and then you start to agree with them and you're like, yeah, I do, and then all of a sudden, it's not that you've badmouthed this person to anyone else, but you're like just talking openly about it and you're realizing like, wow, I do deserve a lot better and I deserve to be treated a lot better. That suddenly this person then starts to make more of an effort. Why? Because you've sort of put your heart and your soul out to someone else and you've realized your worth all of a sudden, right, by talking about these things, and then guess who comes back? It's such a vibe, honestly, it's such a vibe. It happens all the time. That's really what I'm seeing. So it's almost like you sort of venting to someone, telling them, and then understanding how you've perhaps been treated in this situation allows them to come forward. I'm just saying, okay? I am just saying. It happens a lot, and a lot of this is to do with the spiritual energies, because some of you might sort of vent to someone, call someone, and you might be like, the situation's been really hard, really difficult, I've been trying to get to the bottom of it, trying to find my balance in it, and then all of a sudden, boom, guess what? Things start to get better and you're like, okay, cool, I guess I'm gonna go back into this, I'm not sure, Hierophant. See, the 9 of Wands is you literally thinking, pondering, contemplating this connection in October. You've also got Mercury retrograde happening in the middle of the month. So, when that starts to happen, I'm just going to tell you something really significant, that's when we see improvements. So 14th of October and onwards, you're seeing this, okay, which I've been mentioning, physical touch, chemistry. Until then, I feel like, in the beginning portion to the middle of October, you're going to feel like, am I doing the right thing? You might be second guessing yourself. You might be thinking about this connection, thinking, okay, is this right? This person's giving me so little and I'm so happy, but do I deserve more? That's the Star card, okay? That's the Star card of you realizing your worth, realizing that you've got so much more going for yourself. Are you settling? That's the question I want to ask you. Are you settling? But then in the second half, I see things picking up a little bit more between the two of you. So it's your choice what you do. Okay, it's your choice what you do. But we have got the King and the Queen of Swords. So that's, the vibe that we're picking up again. I feel like we're going in a bit of like, I wouldn't say a cycle, but the beginning is hard. And then Mercury retrograde comes and this person's much more open towards you, much more communicative towards you. Probably because I think your energy has improved by the time you get to the middle of the month. The Fool. Yeah, so there's definitely like a rebirth in this connection. There's this sense of like optimism, joy. There's this sense of like perhaps taking a trip. Got a lot of yellow here, and you've also got this hill. like, you know, I don't know if I'm reading into that too much, but you know what I mean. Similar vibe. I just feel, you know, with Temperance as well, it's Sagittarius energy. So this here is very gentle, it's very warm, it's very loving, very tender. This is also about your perspective, it's also about your spirit guides. I do feel here that this person's going to think a lot about you during this Mercury retrograde that we have. It's going to happen in the sign of Libra and Scorpio, and in all honesty, gosh, that combination from Mercury retrograde, it's intense, you know, it's intense, and they're going to think a lot about you. See, this is that sort of like resting phase where they're going to think a lot about you, ponder about you, wonder about you. I don't think they can resist you, in all honesty, okay? They can't resist you. I feel like the more you are in power and the more you put yourself first, right? And the more you let people around you empower you, the more they come towards you. And for many of you, you're going to start to feel more empowered towards the middle of the month. And when you feel really empowered towards the middle of the month and Mercury retrograde comes, whoosh, it's like major energies colliding. And that's what then allows them to come towards you, progress towards you, want to be much more stable towards you, want to, you know, progress towards you and do more, like, hey, let's go here, let's do this, let me call you, let me, you know, there's all these things. See, 10 of Pentacles as well. I'm telling you. Again, this 10 here represents October because it's, of course, month number 10, but that's what I'm seeing. I'm just seeing here that essentially they're going to be much more open and communicative towards you, progressive towards you as well. I just saw the child there, and I swear the child was like pulling the dog's tail, but the dog, it's actually not, but that would have been really funny that I actually thought that anyways. So yeah, we've got the 10 of Pentacles. I mean, this is, you know, happiness, this is fulfillment, this is joy. So don't hurt yourself throughout the first 15 days or 14 days of October. You know, take care of yourself. Let your friends help you. If you don't have a friend, remember what I said. Other people can also help. Your spirit guides, your angels, they're there, okay? Even if you feel like they're not there, they are there. They are definitely there. Universe is always there, right? Just because you can't see the rest of the universe doesn't mean it's not there. It's there. And also, that's what I'm seeing, okay? So there's a big change, the middle of the month, which is going to be quite shocking. I don't even know what to call this video. I don't know, because it is a pretty significant reading, right? It's pretty like to the point. What I will say though, it's pretty incredible. Anyways, yeah, I just feel like this message, you know, it needs to be heard, in all honesty. So this is what we have, Capricorn. Now, in the description box below, there's all the information I mentioned. Also, don't forget to like this video, subscribe to my channel if you haven't already. Do check out the description box below, and do take care. Bye.